Waiting on God is one of the difficult choices that God will subject you to before giving you the best person for you. In today's world, where everything is fast-paced and instant gratification is the norm, waiting on God may seem counterintuitive. However, waiting on God is an important aspect of faith and can lead to the finding the right person for a fulfilling and lasting relationship. Waiting on God means trusting in His timing and not trying to force things to happen. It requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to let go of control. In terms of finding a partner, waiting on God means trusting that He will bring the right person into your life at the right time. It means not settling for someone who may seem like a good fit at the moment, but is not truly compatible with your values, beliefs, and goals. Waiting on God can be one of the most challenging things to do because it can be stressful and painful. You don't know the exact time that God wants to bring your partner into your life, so He will train you to wait patiently until He brings that person to you. Waiting on God is important because it teaches you to trust in the Lord's timing for the new relationship that He has in store for you. Patience is a necessary virtue when it comes to launching a successful relationship or marriage, but many of us have not learned to patiently wait on God. Waiting on God can be challenging because it requires faith and trust in Him. It is easy to get discouraged when it seems like everyone around you is finding their perfect match while you are still single. However, waiting on God can also be a time of growth and self-discovery. It is an opportunity to focus on personal development, strengthen your relationship with God, and become the best version of yourself. In waiting on God, it is important to remember that God's plan is not always your plan. His timing may be different from yours, but it is always perfect. Waiting on God may mean letting go of your expectations and desires and trusting that God's plan is best for you. One of the difficult choices in life is the decision to surrender. Many people find it challenging to surrender because they believe they can manage on their own. It's natural to have the desire to make decisions and be in control of your life. But if you want to find the best partner, you need to surrender to God. God knows what's best for you, including the perfect person to build a life with. Until you surrender yourself to Him, you won't be able to find that person. Surrendering to God means submitting to Him, building a solid relationship, and trusting Him with your life. When you surrender to God, you give Him control, and He will start working on you, transforming you into the best version of yourself. This transformation is crucial because you need to become the best version of yourself before you can attract the best person for you. Therefore, it's essential to surrender to God and allow Him to lead you to the best life possible. You may want to do something that God is saying no to. Will you still obey God even when it is hard? Obedience is not simple as it seems. It involves dutiful and submissive compliance to the commands of someone in authority. If you desire to obtain the best partner that God has planned for you, you must be obedient to Him. You will receive it by yielding to His instructions, which requires a heart that is willing to heed God's instructions and obey every command. Your obedience to God demonstrates your love for Him and faithfulness to Him, and glorifies Him in the world. It also opens the avenue of blessing for you. So, if you choose to make the tough decision to obey God, regardless of the decision or how difficult it may seem, He will bless you with the best partner suitable for you. Marriage goes beyond mere emotions or feelings of passion. It requires certain qualities that will ensure its success. People who enter into marriage without proper preparation will end up feeling unfulfilled. Thus, God will present you with the difficult decision of acquiring the qualities that will make your marriage work. One of these qualities is submission. To make your marriage work, you must be able to submit. As a woman, you should be willing to submit to your husband, and the man should also submit to God. These qualities are necessary because, without them, a marriage cannot walk according to God's standards. Another crucial quality is love. It is not to love people because they deserve it. You must love unconditionally. When God instructs you to love your spouse, you must love them regardless of their actions or who they are. You must show that love to your partner, even when they are unlovable. Loving your partner, even during moments when they are unlovable, requires a conscious effort to exhibit the qualities of love. In addition, effective communication, active listening, and conflict management are other qualities that a relationship needs to thrive. These qualities must be developed and honed to make your marriage work. God will challenge you to possess the qualities that will make your marriage work. These qualities include submission, love, effective communication, active listening, and conflict management, among others. Acquiring and nurturing these qualities will ensure that your marriage will be successful and blessed by God. God has prepared the perfect partner for you, but to receive that person, you must consecrate yourself to God by responding to His call to do so. This calling can only come from Him, and only He can make it possible for you to consecrate yourself. To consecrate yourself is to answer God's call to spiritual consecration by making a conscious and willing decision to dedicate your soul, mind, heart, and body to Him. This decision must be made by your own will, intelligence, and affection, and no one can force you to do it. It may be a difficult choice and require sacrificing worldly pleasures, but it will ultimately pay off. Consecration is not a one-time event, but a daily act of surrendering yourself to God and committing yourself to follow His will. This involves prioritizing your spiritual life over your physical life and drawing close to God through prayer and Bible study. When you consecrate yourself to God, you will be able to receive the best person that He has prepared for you.